guys? Captain Dylan Hubbard here at Hubbard's Marina with a quick Dockside Chat, talking to you guys a little bit about what's going on, what's coming up, and all the things Hubbard's Marina, nearshore and offshore fishing. And we're excited right now. We're at the tail end of our red snapper season. We're about 70% of the way through. We're coming up on our gag grouper season. It's been a long, hot summer, and these two guys have spent most of that summer 100 miles offshore doing these long-range trips. We've got Captain Will here, Captain James, our two captains that do our 39-hour adventures and our 44-hour trips. You guys have been doing really well this summer. It's been wild, man.
Yeah, it's the longest red snapper season since I've been working here, and the fish have been there. We just had a good, solid summer. Like last year, we had some odd weather and had some odd fishing last year, but have not had any of that so far this year. Just been solid.
We've had odd weather in the sense that we've had some of these like tropical depression-ish systems try to develop on our area, but it's not been one time bad enough to where we've had to cancel a 39-hour trip. So you guys have had a long, continuous stretch of these long-range trips, and man, we've just been able to keep the thumb on the pulse with communication between you guys and our fleet, the Flying Hub 2 out there crushing it on the 12-hour extreme trips. And man, they're doing really well on those long-range trips too. But I think you hit the nail on the head. It's the longest red snapper season we've seen, and it's been just so consistent. I mean, sometimes we get into these little lulls where it's kind of difficult to get the red snapper, and maybe the size goes down. But this year, we haven't really seen that too much.
No, or there you get just a time where they're not chewing. For me, last week, we were on bigger ones. This week, there were more of them, but not the big ones. The big ones were tricky this time.
Yeah.
And just the bite switches from day to day, you know, but still really good fishing out there.
Yeah, overall, the trend, though.
Overall, very, very consistent.
But you're right, fishing is fishing. Sometimes it's a little tough. Mm-hmm. And what have you seen, James?
Oh, the last trip was a little tough. The trips before that was going out, hitting it out of the park, and great. But, you know, that current can be so tricky out there. It's crazy. You'll have, like, a couple days where there's hardly any current at all. And then it's not like it slowly picks up. It's like someone flipped a light switch. That current's just absolutely smoking. But I think even with us and then the rest of our Hubbard's Marina crew, you know, we've just had such gorgeous weather. We really haven't lost any trips. It's been great. We've had a great year, I feel like. Longest season, like you said. And just all been coming together really good. And we're excited to keep it moving and gags open up soon.
And what about the muttons? I think that's the big story for me, at least this year, that I've noticed is it seems like someone switched on a light switch with muttons. We've slowly been catching them a little bit more consistent, but I mean, 5-10 years ago to catch a mutton out here, we're like, whoa.
Yeah.
And now the last 5 years, it's been like, oh, a mutton. Yeah, we see those from time to time.
And
now it's like, if you don't catch 5 of them on a trip, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's wild.
And we used to only catch them like on the elbow or the biggest rock you could go to. And now they're like, we'll catch them on a flat bottom pothole spot, nowhere close to the elbow.
It's wild.
And much further north of the elbow too.
Yeah.
And years ago, they used to be in the middle grounds, but they kind of disappeared. At big ones. And maybe they're slowly working their way back up. And what's coming with them too that we don't really talk about is black groupers. We're catching little black groupers every single trip. And I got a keeper like 3 trips ago.
That's wild.
And breaking off I think we break off the bigger ones. That's why we don't have more black groupers.
Yeah, we break off a lot of fish. A lot of the big dogs.
A lot.
And on the mutton snapper front, talking to some of the commercial guys, I mean, they're fishing as far north as above the 28 line, catching 1,000 pounds plus mutton snapper. It's crazy.
Wow.
So the mutton snapper fishery has really progressed further north, and the yellowtails too. We're really seeing a strong yellowtail trip. I mean, right now, you guys are offloading from a trip that you just ran there's a ton of yellowtail back
We
there.
just spanked them like there was no tomorrow. Insane yellowtail bite, and it started about an hour before sunup. We were sitting there for an hour, and they were just picking. And then, like, right when that moon came up behind us, they just started going. And at sunup, we had the box full, and we're like, we moved before they quit biting.
That's
this
crazy.
morning, because the whole box was overflowing to yellowtails.
Had to move to pack fish.
Yeah, because they need ice. You know, those yellowtails are soft and need ice. But so we pulled right in the morning, iced those things down, and then went red snapper fishing, filled the box up again in the daytime.
That's crazy. So really, really solid trip. And pelagic wise, we've been seeing a pretty steady showing of pelagics. It was kind of a weird year. We didn't get that spring push of blackfins that we normally do, but now we're starting to see some trickle blackfins. The wahoo have been pretty steady this year.
Yep.
I would say a little bit improved compared to last few years. Also the mahi, it seems like a banner year of mahi. And we're seeing some sailfish now too. You saw a couple last couple.
Yeah, we've been seeing some sails out there. The tuna have been consistent right now. At least one or two per trip, and then guys lose them. If we don't catch one that trip, we probably lost a couple at night.
Yeah.
And you got a shot at one at night. I used to fish for them at night a lot when I fished, when I was more hardcore than I am now. And I would do a small weight, like a half-ounce weight, in a nice big live bait. And I would catch lots of tunas that way.
Just once you're on a spot for a little while, you got that chum line established. You go up and find a gap in the rail and feed it out real slow. It's kind of like almost flatlining.
Yeah, flatlining, but it's steadily going down. And they like seeing it going down to the bottom for some reason.
Yeah.
And that was my trick for the tunas for a long time, but we just been busy, so I haven't.
And you also commented to me in a few trips ago about tuna timing.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you do that after you've been fishing a spot for a while, once that chum line's established, but you also believe there's a certain time.
Yeah, between like 4 a.m. and just after sunup. A lot of times, even right at sunup, they'll put, if they're biting like crazy, you hook one at sunup, they are done.
That's
right
great.
then, yeah. And if I'm looking around, if I see a guy that I thought hooked one and lost a runner fish, then I'm like, all right, let's try it, see if they're there. And if they are, you're going to get a bite.
And so you're using like a half-ounce weight, and you said a live bait. Are you reaching for a pigfish, pinfish?
I do. I like a pigfish better because he swims towards the bottom.
All right.
Sometimes you throw a pinfish out, and they want to sit right on top.
And a pigfish, most of the time, when you're doing this style of fishing, you're going to be tail hooking them, I assume.
Yeah, you can go either way, but
Yeah. So tail hooked, half-ounce, and you're using still a conventional, so you have the line capacity?
Yep. And 40 or 50 pound, and just a 5 or 6 alt hook maybe.
There you go. Interesting stuff.
But jigging, guys, get them on jigs now. I'm not an expert tuna jigger. I freeline them usually.
There you go. And I mean, it's been also on top of all of that, it's this year, I feel like offshore, it hasn't been that excruciatingly hot. I mean, we're still mid-August. We still got August left and September to go, but I mean, it's been pretty moderate. The Gulf is not as hot as it was last year, and that water temperature, sea surface temperature, seems to be insulating us a little bit from just excruciating temperatures.
Yeah, no, it hasn't been hot all summer, really. I've sweated just a couple of times this year, and some years you're just drenched, trying to get a cool rag on and stuff. But this wasn't one of those years. Yeah, a little bit breezy, not as much rain, and not as hot for sure.
Yeah. Anything else to add?
AC redone in the cabin, so the ice box is back. That's definitely helping.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely a good time to get out there. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, and don't forget to miss out on all the great new content coming out. Our Sunday night live stream show every Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. You got a chance to win $1,500 in free trips. Hopefully we'll see you out here for some fishing, dolphin tours, island trips, shelling. We do it all at Hubbard's Marina, and we do private charters too. Don't forget to come on down and see us, and don't forget, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too darn busy.